Welcome back to another video. Hope you guys are doing well. First things first, we are getting some gas before we head out. Today we have to go to Staten Island, then we have to go to, I believe, PA, to a third party. So I'm gonna show you guys how the check-in process is for third party companies when you go to them. How to check in with third parties, and yeah, basically it. But you know, today's gonna be a great day. Always make sure every time you wake up and you tell yourself that that's gonna be a great day. Manifestation does work, and you basically set the tone for the day. So if you're always gonna wake up and say, oh, today's gonna be a bad day, or today, like, you just start off negative, your day is always gonna be negative. You are what you attract. Like, you're gonna attract what you are. So if you keep bringing negative vibes, negative energy, as soon as you wake up, obviously that's all you're gonna receive. So what I always try to do is, every time I wake up, you know, even though obviously nobody wants to wake up, we all wake up tired in the morning, but I try to wake up, you know, have a positive mindset, always tell myself that today's gonna be a great day. Even if it's the shittiest day, or it's raining, or I have the worst stops or route, whatever the case may be, I always tell myself that today's gonna be a great day, and it is gonna be a great day. So as long as you always tell yourself that, you're always gonna have a great day. And before you know it, you're always gonna see that it was just you. You're the one who attracts what you want to attract. So always tell yourself good things. Always, you know, keep a positive mindset no matter what you're going through. Just keep try to live a stress-free life, worry less, and just, you know, do what you have to do. Control what you can control, and that's about it. I mean, that's what I always try to keep myself from doing, is worrying, and always keep my mind thinking positive, and always telling myself that today's gonna be a great day. And because we woke up, you know, now we're fortunate and blessed to be awake, and that's a sign, and that's a sign that you are here for a purpose. And I truly believe that. So every one of you guys who are watching, you have a purpose. So make sure, you know, you live it to the fullest, and do what you want to do today. Don't wait till tomorrow. Tomorrow's not promised. So with that being said, I'm just over here waiting for this truck to fill up so that way we can head out. I'll show you guys where we're going. See, that one doesn't count. That was just a bobtail out. So you could just basically check in and check out without even going there. But basically we're going to Staten Island, then we're going to a third party in PA, then Easton PA, then Staten Island. So we basically have 1, 2, 3, 4 stops today. It's a very light and easy day. So pretty much it's gonna be easy today. I like it. Alright, so we are, I believe, about to go into PA. And the craziest thing that just happened to me right now, I was driving and a bird hit like the top part of the truck. Like, I heard him. It was just like a little thump, and then I looked at my rear my side mirror, and I saw his body just land on the ground. So either he died at impact, or he probably is unconscious right now, but he probably got ran over at this point, which sucks. I really couldn't avoid it. He kind of flew into my truck. So yeah, that's sad. But anyways, we are going to this third party. They require swing doors. Originally the empty I was picking up had like a roller door, so I had to go inside and ask them to give me a different trailer with swing doors, because that's what they require at this third party. I'm not sure if it's a live load, like where they're gonna load the trailer, or if I'm just dropping it and just picking something up. I'm not sure. It's my first time going here, so we're gonna find out when we get there. Hopefully it's just like dropping a hook, where I just dropped it empty and pick up like a loaded trailer, but who knows. And right now it says we're gonna get there around 3:13. So like almost roughly 2 hours from now. Yeah, we're crossing the Delaware River, and I'm assuming we're going into PA right now. Definitely going through Easy Pass. I think we just got here from what I'm looking at the maps, because it says about like 2 minutes. So I'm guessing it might be that warehouse right there that I see. I gotta definitely use a restroom too, but I think we are here. So I'll show you guys, I guess, what the check-in process is at this location. Yep, it is that one. Alright, so once I get to where this truck in front of me is at, basically I guess you gotta get down, go into that little building right here to the left, and then I guess check in, give them the reference number and everything. You should see everything right here. So load ID, pickup number, everything should be here, BOL. So that's what I'm gonna show them once I get inside, and that's about it. I mean, I think it's pretty much straightforward. I'm not gonna bring the camera just in case, you know, they make it a big deal or an issue. So I'm gonna just leave that GoPro here. All right, so we got checked in. I'm gonna show you guys the paper they give you. Basically, we're gonna drop this at section F. So this side on the right, it's A. On my left, I think it's C. They give you this paper right here. So A, C, B is over here, D is on the left, and then if you rotate around, to the opposite side. E should be right there, and then my trailer will be on F. So this is a drop and hook as well, which is pretty nice. So right now I'm just looking for, right now, see, look, the right side, there's a pole right here, it says B, my left is D. So when I wrap around this loop over here, well, when I turn left on here and go to the lane over, then we should be at F. And then he just says just park it anywhere, so that's what we're gonna do, as long as it's in that sector of E. I'm guessing E is for all the empties. Well, I'm not saying E stands for empty, but I think in that little section should be pretty much all the empties. So right now we're gonna rotate, we'll turn, and then we're gonna look for E, which should be, this is G, so it should be a little bit more down. And I guess the first parking spot we see, we're just gonna park it there, honestly. Let's see. I figured I might show you guys real quick. So we entered through here, we went through A, C was on the left, B, we rotate. So now we pass G, we're gonna go into E, and we can park anywhere in this section. And then here's a paper, and here's where I'm picking up. So what I'm picking up is V503189. That's the trailer number I'm picking up, and it's in sector F, so which is more down there to the right side on the dock doors. And that's pretty much it, and then you just check out. So it's pretty easy, not too difficult. So we're still at G. I think we might be at F. I mean E. Yeah, so this should be E. So I guess I'm gonna just park it anywhere I find a spot in where it's not too difficult and it's not too tight of a space. You know, if we don't have to make it difficult for ourselves, why do that, right? Anyways, we're gonna just park it right here, and that's pretty much it. Since it's at an angle, I'm gonna leave it at an angle. And then we're just gonna pretty much it. All right, so before my GoPro dies, you guys can see right here it says V503189 sector F. which is dock doors, but I already went all the way down, so I was coming back up, and it's on the right side, so it's on the east side. You always gotta look for the trailer number. Always, don't always, you know, trust the paper. Sometimes they move it out the dock doors so that way they can have space to bring another trailer in. So instead of being an F, it was also in the same section that I dropped off my empty, so it was also an E, which is right there, the blue one right there. So I might just wrap around and hook up to that one because that's my trailer number, and yeah, we're pretty much good to go. So we just stopped at a rest area. I had to use the restroom, and right now I was downloading my video so I can upload it for tonight, which is today is Wednesday. Yeah, so I'm gonna upload it tonight. But yeah, today's the last day of the week. Well, for me, since I only work, yeah, today's Wednesday. Yep, today's the last day of the week for me, and then I'm off until next whatever day they have me on schedule. They always put the schedule out or Saturday around like afternoon, between afternoon to the evening time is when they have the schedules up for the following week. But yeah, right now we're heading to this Easton, PA, and then from there to Staten Island, and that's about it. We just have 2 more stops. So today was a pretty easy day. We had 4 stops in total, and that's about it. Alright, so we arrived and we are dropping off this one, and we are picking up a container. And let me see what time we gotta depart from here. We don't have to depart from here until 8:15, so I'm gonna drop this trailer off, and then once I drop this trailer off, I'm gonna heat up my food, I'm gonna eat, take my break, upload my video, and then pick up the trailer I'm gonna take back to Staten Island, and that's about it. I mean, nothing much more to it. It's an easy day.
Shop here.
Okay, so after like an hour and a half, we finally got the container. It's ready, so we already hooked up. Added some zip ties, make sure everything's secure, and then yeah, I mean, you guys can see I'm listening to a podcast about cars, Street Alpha podcast, or Alpha Street podcast. I think that's what it is. I think it's Street Alpha podcast. I think that's the correct name. But anyways, yeah, I'm just listening to that. So just so you guys get an idea of what I do when I'm driving and I'm not recording, I'm just listening to podcasts, trying to keep myself awake, entertained while I'm driving. Obviously, making sure I'm alert. Sometimes when you listen to music, you get bored of music after a while. So I tend to listen to podcasts, keep myself entertained. It's something I like too. I like, you know, learning and listening about cars. So yeah, but we're about to head out, going back to Staten Island. So we just got to Staten Island. I'm just ready to get checked in, drop this container off, and then we're good to go. Alright. We're about to park right here at 180, Dr. 180. So the door fucking open? Left is right. Right is left. And just like that, guys, we are back at the yard. Whew, feels good to be back. You know, we're almost basically done with the week. But yeah, we are closing off the week. We are done for the week. If you guys stayed to the end of the video, I really do appreciate that. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, share to whoever you want to share it to, who might be interested in trucking or wants to get their CDL. Who knows? But that concludes the week, this work week. It was pretty all over the place, to be honest with you. It wasn't like a back-to-back consistency with the stops that I usually always go with. There's weeks where I'll go like back-to-back to Connecticut and I'll be the same runs for every day. But I guess either it's picking up or it's slow. One or the other is the reason why I'm going to like different locations. It must be either very busy or very slow that they have to look out to other like spots or whatever. I don't know. But yeah, today was a hectic week. It's kind of all over the place, but it was an easy week. And you know, just thankful, and you know, that I got to be back. Thankful to be back from today's work, because you know, our life, we don't own our life, so not a lot of people get back home from work. And that's why I always like to thank the Lord for bringing me back home safe and sound. Well, safe to the yard. And after this, I'm going to the gym. Obviously, I'm going to the gym after this. But I'm always grateful, I'm always thankful that I come back alive. That's the most important thing. And yeah, I mean, I'll probably catch you guys next week when I come back to work. But like I said, thank you guys for watching. And I mean, that's pretty much all I got to say. Stay tuned for the next video. Peace out.